on. The UK has offered the Republic of Ireland the chance to get involved in the Rwanda scheme amid a growing row between the two countries over asylum seeker returns. Indeed, the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, made clear that the UK will not accept any migrants from Ireland. And this follows a rise in migrant-tented cities in Dublin, which Irish police have set about dismantling this week. Well, joining me now to discuss this further is the president of the Irish Freedom Party, Hermann Kelly. Hermann, welcome back to the show. Always a delight. Now, Hermann, last night I covered for Nigel Farage on his show. We showed some astonishing video footage which you took this week after those tented cities were dismantled in central Dublin. We thought the problem had gone away, but Hermann Kelly, your video paints a very, very different picture. Talk us through what happened.
Basically, the tented city, the ghetto, was moved to a place called City West, a large hotel, 1,200 beds. They have a leisure centre, a golf course, they have a swimming pool, and basically the asylum seekers are put there, where in very salubrious surroundings. This is a very famous hotel. And in every aspect of the relationship between Irish people and refugees, asylum seekers, Irish people, we are treated by Paddy Last by our own government. We are the idiots who get up, go to work, pay our taxes, and we are providing great accommodation for these people from all over the world. And in many cases, 4,000 of them last year, we don't know their name, we don't know where they came from, and we certainly don't know, do they have a criminal record? So it's always Paddy Last. And that is a decision of the Irish government. And there's an election coming on June the 7th, European and local election. And I hope nationalist parties like the Irish Freedom Party will increase our vote substantially and give the Irish government a kick in the ballot box to show them, do you know what? You got to start thinking of the Irish people as well. You can't be feeding and funding the rest of the world. And
Hermann Kelly, you also saying I saw footage of luxury SUVs, BMWs, really nice cars in the car park there, because there are lots of Ukrainian refugees already there, right?
Luxury BMW, I could only ever dream of having a car like that, and huge SUVs. And I actually saw an article today on Grip Media that Ukrainian students are funded 3.5 times more than Irish student who's means tested, 3.5 times more. They're getting over €10,000 from the state, where Irish people who are means tested get a fraction of that. And do you know what? Not only does it have massive financial consequences, but the social consequences of large-scale unvetted immigration into Ireland are immense. I'm running as a candidate in Midlands Northwest for the European Parliament. I was up in Dundalk today canvassing. Now, today in Dundalk at 1 o'clock, someone broke into the house and attacked an 80-year-old woman with a hatchet, right? Yesterday in Dundalk, there was a large, huge melee in the middle of the street, a main street in Dundalk, where guys were attacked again with a hatchet and knives, fighting Eastern European gangs, fighting with Irish guys over who runs the drug trade. And yesterday in Dublin, an Eastern European guy was arrested and charged for the attempted kidnap of a 2-year-old child. So large-scale unvetted immigration has massive social ramifications, none of which are good.
Okay, we need to verify all of that. I don't know if that's... Anyway, we'll verify that later on. Yeah, okay, just being absolutely watertight at this end. But let's move on to the political fallout now. We saw Simon Harris, the Irish Taoiseach, earlier, when it was put to him by GBNews that they were welcome to join the Rwanda scheme. He had no interest, and he seemed to double down. We've heard repeatedly for many, many months various Irish politicians, the police, the mainstream media, calling Irish people who object to this racist, far right, fascist. Hermann, have the Irish people simply had enough of being treated so badly?
Well, yes, because 79% of the population now are opposed to mass immigration. Actually, given that 22% of the population in Ireland are currently non-national, it's all of the native Irish population, and 1% of the newcomers are opposed to more immigration. So everybody, if they say that to have concerns about unrestricted, unvetted immigration is far right, well, the whole country virtually the whole country, 79% were on the basis of all 100 metres, 200 metres, 400 metres. No, it's all ridiculous talking about race and far right anything. It is concerned parents, normal people who are very concerned about what is happening to their country. They see their country being washed away in front of their eyes. They look at the country in which they grew up, and yet their country has been colonised without their consent, and nobody ever asked them.
Okay, Hermann Kelly, we're going to have to leave it there. And we were having a bit of a poor connection issue there. But look, thank you for joining us on the show, Hermann Kelly, President of the Irish Freedom Party. Always a pleasure. And of course, everybody, wishes the best for those who are neediest in the world. And not every asylum seeker is committing crime and all the rest of it. But Hermann Kelly quite rightly pointing out that a lot of this is happening without the consent of the Irish people. They are saying Ireland is full in increasing numbers, and they will get their chance to do something about it when they go to those electoral booths on June the 7th. Those EU elections right the way across the European bloc will be one heck of a show. I think there could be something of a big uprising.